Imagine stepping into a world where parking spots are filled with Rolls Royces, where a lunch bill could buy a small apartment, and where the women behind the wealth control empires that stretch from Europe to Africa. Welcome to Monaco, the billionaire playground that never sleeps, where luxury isn't displayed, it's lived. But behind the glittering yachts and high-end boutiques lies a story you've never heard about the women who quietly dominate this world and how their influence extends far beyond the French Riviera. Most people think Monaco is just a tax haven for the ultra-rich. But that's only part of the story. The real power here isn't just in the money, it's in who knows how to use it. And the women of Monaco have mastered that game. From discrete property empires to private equity deals that reach into Africa's luxury markets, these women are rewriting what it means to be wealthy in silence. You might wonder, how do they afford this lifestyle? How can someone own a $10 million penthouse overlooking the sea and still seem invisible to the media? Stay till the end, because the secret isn't what you think. In Monaco, every street corner tells a story of money. But if you watch closely, you'll notice something interesting. The luxury cars cruising past the Casino de Monte Carlo aren't all driven by men. Some of the most exquisite vehicles, custom Bentleys, limited edition Ferraris, and even bespoke electric Rolls Royces, belong to women who built their wealth through quiet ownership of brands, fashion labels, and strategic investments. What makes this world fascinating is that it isn't built on fame. Unlike Hollywood, where recognition defines success, Monaco runs on privacy. These women understand that real wealth grows best away from attention. And that's why they live here. Now, here's the twist most people don't realize. Many of these Monaco elites have strong ties to Africa. From Nigeria's oil-rich businesswomen to Ghanaian entrepreneurs running logistics empires, a silent bridge connects Africa's emerging luxury class with Monaco's old money. You'll see African private jets landing quietly at nice Côte d'Azur airport every week. No paparazzi, no headlines, just quiet arrivals of billionaires investing across continents. But how exactly does one live as a billionaire woman in Monaco? Imagine waking up to a panoramic view of the Mediterranean. Breakfast is served on the terrace by a private chef trained in Paris. Before noon, there's a meeting, maybe a foundation event, maybe a discussion with an art curator about a new acquisition. Then, a short helicopter trip to Cannes or Milan for a fashion preview. In the evening, a private gala where no cameras are allowed, and where deals worth hundreds of millions are discussed over champagne. That's not fiction. That's daily life for Monaco's elite. Yet, behind all the sparkle, there's a discipline that most people miss. These women understand money as a system, not a symbol. They know exactly how to multiply it. They invest not for attention but for influence, real estate, tech startups, African luxury exports, and even sustainable energy projects that quietly grow in value while everyone else watches stock tickers. Every few months, they upgrade their collections, not just cars and jewelry, but investments. A new waterfront apartment. A controlling stake in a boutique brand in Lagos. A silent partnership in a Dubai property fund. The wealth cycle continues, quiet but powerful. Here's where things get interesting. Many of these women weren't born into wealth. Some started with family businesses that evolved. Others used education and global connections to build empires from scratch. A few were early investors in industries most people ignored, African oil logistics, fintech, even rare art from West Africa now selling in European auctions. They built quietly, and when the world finally noticed, they were already too far ahead. But why Monaco? Why not Paris, London, or Dubai? The answer lies in what Monaco represents. Safety, privacy, and status. It's a 2-square-kilometer paradise where the world's wealthiest gather without chaos. You don't see paparazzi chasing celebrities here because everyone is a celebrity in their own right. Here, anonymity is the ultimate luxury. Take a walk through the Monte Carlo harbor at night. You'll see rows of yachts, some worth over $500 million. But many of these floating palaces are co-owned or managed by women who rarely appear in public. Some have African roots but prefer to operate in Monaco's quiet ecosystem. Their strategy is simple: use global positioning to grow regional influence. And the African connection keeps growing. In recent years, Africa's luxury market has exploded. High-end boutiques in Accra, Lagos, and Nairobi now cater to elites who frequently visit Monaco. These connections have birthed collaborations between African designers and Monaco's old money networks. Quiet partnerships, shared investments, hidden ownerships that tie both continents together in a discreet circle of influence. But not everything here is about glamour. There's a mindset behind it all, a way of thinking that separates Monaco's billionaires from the rest. They understand the art of asset protection, the value of timeless investments, and the importance of strategic silence. They know when to be seen and when to disappear. That's what makes this world powerful. Let's pause here. Think about this. If money didn't have to prove itself, how would you live? Would you chase attention or design a life that functions on quiet control? Because that's the real lesson Monaco's women teach the world. Every decision they make is intentional. Even the cars they drive tell a story. Some choose vintage luxury, like a restored Rolls Royce Phantom, not because it's rare, but because it symbolizes heritage. Others prefer the latest electric hypercars, showcasing power with precision. The goal isn't to impress. It's to express control. Private jets are another symbol of that control. While many see them as luxury toys, in Monaco they're tools of freedom. Flights between Europe and Africa happen quietly, connecting new business territories and philanthropic ventures. A single flight could transport a billionaire and her team from a board meeting in London to a private viewing of new real estate developments in Accra. Efficiency, not showmanship. And yet, behind every luxury piece, there's strategy. The fashion isn't random, it's investment grade. Limited edition Hermes bags, high jewelry from Van Cleef, bespoke pieces that appreciate over time. The wardrobes of Monaco's women are as calculated as their portfolios. But here's what most people still misunderstand. This life isn't just about spending. It's about ownership. They own assets that generate money while they sleep. Villas that rent for $100,000 a week during the Grand Prix. Art that grows in value every year. Businesses that expand globally. The lifestyle you see is only the surface, the real story is the system underneath it. And that system is spreading. Across Africa, a new generation of women is studying how Monaco's elites operate. They're learning to build wealth quietly, invest strategically, and live privately. The influence flows both ways now. Monaco invests in Africa, and Africa invests back into Monaco. The quiet power of this network shapes industries you wouldn't expect: luxury real estate, fashion, logistics, even renewable energy. And while the rest of the world chases attention on social media, these women build legacy through silence. Every now and then, one of them makes a rare appearance, perhaps on the front row of the Monaco Yacht Show or at a private charity gala in Lagos. Cameras capture their presence, but no one really knows their stories. And maybe that's the point. In a world obsessed with showing off, true power hides in plain sight. The more you study this world, the more you realize that wealth isn't loud, it's layered. It's in the quiet deals, the unspoken alliances, and the unseen movements of money that change cities and markets. The women of Monaco live in that layer. Their lives are measured not by luxury but by leverage. Their cars, homes, and jets are simply reflections of strategy, the visible tip of an invisible empire. Now imagine this. Somewhere tonight, in a penthouse overlooking the Mediterranean, a Monaco billionaire is finalizing a deal with an African business magnate. The ink dries, the champagne is poured, and another silent empire expands. No headlines, no noise, just quiet power moving behind the world's spotlight. And maybe that's the real lesson hidden in Monaco's glow. The richest lives aren't the loudest. They're the ones designed so perfectly that the world only sees what you want it to see. The rest remains unseen, and that's where the real wealth lives.